Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. For today, we have another tip on how to recover concentration faster. These are tips that we have done and that help us recover concentration much more quickly. So, the tip is very simple: stop for a moment and think, right? Stop for a moment and think on which activities are draining most of your attention. This is step number one. Once you figure out the activities that draw most of your attention, you have to identify which activities are a distraction and which activities are not. As I'm saying this, I understand this is complicated. This is complicated if you don't have a defined goal for your life or short, medium, long term. Because on that situation, it becomes harder to distinguish what is a distraction from what isn't. But as part of what focus is, you have to also have goals and have something defined for the short or in medium term at least. And if you don't have that, doing this exercise will be pretty difficult. But on the other hand, if you have goals set for short and medium term, this will be probably a piece of cake. So you just have to sit in a place and write where your attention is being drawn the most, and then you have to write those distractions down, and then you will not do them. All right, you are forbidden to do them, and that's it. All right. So you have goals. You identify your distractions. Well, you identify where your attention is being drawn the most. You get rid of the distractions, and then you never do those activities. All right. If you do this, your focus will improve, but you will find challenges. You will find challenges. And one of those challenges is that your mind is so used to those distractions that you will inevitably go there. Your mind will go there, and it's your job to be aware. And whenever your mind goes there, you just reject that those thoughts and think on something else. You will have to think probably on your goals or something else that um, will help you more in your life than those distractions. For us, YouTube had become a distraction, and for our niche channel, we were spending a lot of energy in on our niche channel, and it wasn't needed anymore. Our goals were reached, and our job on YouTube at that side of YouTube is completed. So wanting to have more followers, wanting to have more views, didn't make the goal anymore. It didn't make sense. So we canceled that, and we canceled some other thoughts that were distracting our mind in some other activities. Unfortunately, when I do these videos, I never take notes, and I'm feeling I am forgetting something. I will do uh, some seconds of silence to see if I can recover it, and then if I can't remember anything else, I will stop the video. But while I'm in silence, and if you are there listening, I would like you to think in these things that we talked about. One, defining goals. Two, identifying distractions, identifying where your attention is being drawn the most, and just as I do this wrap up of the things that we have talked about, I just remembered what I have talked about, I just remember what I wanted to talk about, and one word. I will let you think for 10 seconds, or maybe 15, maybe 30 seconds. I will leave you in silence for 30 seconds, and you will have this word, decision making. Well, the decision. So I will let you go for 25 seconds and just think on what we have talked about. Think on your distractions. Think where your attention is being drawn, and then I will continue to finalize this episode. Okay, so I have no idea if you guys have came up with something. I have no idea if anyone has also just listened to this episode, but let's continue then. Hope it was a cool 30 seconds for you. So, decision. So, if you have goals, you have identified where your attention is being drawn the most, and you have eliminated those tasks, and you still can't concentrate, I have news for you. Probably, very likely, you have too much goals, or you are doing too much different things. And when that happens, it's still hard to concentrate. So, in these situations, you have to make hard decisions because you are in a stage where you think everything is unnegotiable, it's like is a must have, and most often than not it isn't. So you have to, in the last stage, you have to verify and go through the tasks that you, or the goals that you have, or tasks, and you have to get rid of some of them, and let as mean as less goals and tasks possible, so you can concentrate on those. An alternative could be to delegate those goals to someone else, or to hire someone to do that work, and that would allow you to concentrate on fewer things. But not everyone has that ability. So this is what I wanted to talk with you on this episode, and I think I will recap. It is, well, the main thing of this episode was to identify your distractions and stop doing them at all. But then there are a number of things around this main goal that can fog your vision and difficult your process of recovering your concentration. Those things are absence of goals, too much goals also, and doing too much stuff at the same time. And what more? Help me. Well, these are some of them, right? Go see the rest of the episode to see if something is missing. So, uh, anything, just comment if you don't agree or disagree, or you agree. All right, bye.